Meyer was born on December 24, 1978 in Hartford, Connecticut to Stephen and Candy Morgan. 4 years after Stephanie's birth, her family relocated to Phoenix, Arizona. As the second of 6 children, Stephanie took on the duties associated with being an elder sibling in a large Mormon family. Between caring for her younger brothers and sisters, she developed a passion for reading, becoming an avid fan of classic authors like Jane Austen, Charlotte Bronte, and Margaret Mitchell, among others. Though Stephanie felt out of place among the privileged population in Chaparral High School in Scottsdale, Arizona, she was an excellent student. Graduating from the school in 1992, her high marks earned her a National Merit Scholarship. She used the award to attend Brigham Young University, where she majored in English literature. Stephanie graduated from Brigham Young University in 1997. That same year, she gave birth to her first son, Gabe. Sudden early followed, and Stephanie experienced a busy life as a stay-at-home mom. While it looked as if Stephanie was relegated to a full housewife, she had a dream. On June 2, 2003, Stephanie had a compelling dream to become an author and got the inspiration of the first Twilight book, which she promptly began to write. Before the night of the dream, Stephanie felt that she had lost herself in the work of motherhood. She was burned out and could no longer tell who she was anymore. But in 3 months, she transformed her dream into a complete novel. Her sister's response to the book was enthusiastic, and she persuaded Stephanie to send the manuscript to literary agencies. However, she was met with opposition. Of the 15 letters she wrote, 5 went unanswered, 9 brought rejections, but the last was a positive response from Jody Raymer of Writers House. In a matter of months, 8 publishers, seeing great potentials in her work, began to compete for the rights to publish Twilight in an auction. By November, Stephanie had signed a $750,000 3-book deal with Little Brown & Company. Twilight was published in 2005 with a print run of 75,000 copies. Bi-monthly book signing and events at the Changing Hands bookstore in Tempe, Arizona, early in her writing career helped cultivate her fan base. Twilight reached number 5 on the New York Times bestsellers list for children's chapter books within a month of its release and later rose to number 1. The following year, Stephanie published the sequel, New Moon, and sold the film rights to Twilight. The 3rd and 4th sequel of Twilight, Eclipse and Breaking Down, were released in 2007 and 2008. The series had sold more than 250 million copies, with translations in 37 languages. The books were adapted into film, which were blockbuster hits. And that was how Stephanie moved from just being a mother to becoming a famous writer. Today, she has sold more than 100 million copies and is listed in one of the wealthiest female authors in the world because she followed her dream. Even when it seems like your dream is not achievable, like in the case of Stephanie, who had no prior experience as a writer and had never penned as much as a short story before writing her best-selling Twilight series, don't give up. Rather than considering if your dream is possible and afterwards stressing yourself without acting on it, put in the effort to find the possibilities of chasing your dreams, and you develop the courage to achieve amazing successes, making you unstoppable. Audrey Hepburn said, "Nothing is impossible. The world itself says, I'm possible." When you have a goal, it is essential to understand that the process of success is often ongoing. What this means is that you don't take one action or make a single attempt and then call it a day. You decide on the goal and you consistently work towards it. Henry Ford said, "The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is one's destiny to do and then do it." Once you have a dream, let it be your source of inspiration and put in your all to ensure that you realize your dream. As Marsha Weeder said, commitment leads to action. Action brings your dream closer. And if you don't relent, you will definitely become successful someday, just like Stephanie.